Hey girls, this is Kevin. I'm going to show you how to sublimate on cotton. I made this video for art club that they're going to make t-shirts. They already bought cotton t-shirts. They're going to use the university's heat press and start figuring out how to sublimate on. I'm going to send them a package of sublimation tools that they're going to need. And here I'm just explaining to them how to sublimate cotton. Mostly you should sublimate only on polyester shirts, but for the cotton, you have to have a treatment. You can buy those sprayable treatment from Amazon or eBay, and I'm going to include some of our products for you to try. You guys already bought the cotton t-shirt. If you asked me earlier, I'll tell you do not buy the cotton, just buy a pure polyester. Couple bucks more, but it's better for sublimation. Okay, don't worry. So we cut the design. Then we take a piece of cardboard and we use a knife to cut off around the design. You can make it a little bit larger. I don't have a white blank shirt here, so I'll just use this t-shirt, for example. You have to decide where you're going to put the logo. It's 2 or 3 fingers below the cuff. If you're not sure, just put it as high as possible. For example, this one is already too low because it have a big logo, and lots of the logos actually is on the belly. You don't want a belly print. Also, the shirt is 3-dimensional, so when flat, it look nice, but when you wear it, you're going to have body drag this down. So that's why I said put it as high as possible. Maybe stick on it and wear it and let other people see it. I'll just use this piece of cotton as example. So you decide where to put the logo. I'll give you a bottle for treatment. No matter where you buy the sublimation prints from, you need a treatment. And yeah, I'm going to put a link to all the products I mentioned here in the video descriptions. You can go to BCH Technologies.com and go under sublimation, and you're going to find those under sublimation. I sublimate socks, so I have lots of those socks around. I have a white one wear and shake, and you need to shake it really hard and shake it really evenly before you spray it and turn it into the spray. One of them said stream. Do not use the stream, use the spray. I also give you a bottle of concentrated treatment just in case you need more. So next, you're going to sit in the room temperature and just let it completely dry. However, when it's dried, you cannot tell where's the start, where's the end of your treatment, so you don't know where to put your transfer on. I'm going to use a bottle of BCH UV ink under the sublimation and also the hand ink. The dried ink is completely invisible. However, if you have a black light, it's going to light up. So I have this UV hand ink. You only need a drop. You don't need much. And when you remove the stencil, you're going to see a clear white mark. And that's where you use the brush and just draw the 4 corners. And then you know where to put your design. And remember, make your template a little bit larger for your design. Now we're going to calibrate this press. When you order a print from somebody, ask them if they can do you a favor, print a calibration sheet. This sheet should print the exactly setting as the print you ordered. And so it's going to have a bunch of squares, KCMY, and you just cut out one little square. Set your press to 385 degrees Fahrenheit and set it to 20 seconds. And cut off a little piece of treated fabric. You're going to destroy one t-shirt for testing. So we're going to transfer on that piece of fabric and make sure that the fabric is treated, okay? So we do 385 and 20, and then you increase and decrease temperature. What you want is the black color, the K. I can send you a color checker because this thing is like $40. However, if you're in art, you know what's black, what's pure black. Or you can get a reference-rich black material to compare with. And then make sure the black is black. Once you get the black right, all other colors should fall in place. The black will be brown if it's under press, if the temperature is not enough. When the sublimation is untransferred, it's brown, it's brownish. That's why you notice the K on before transfer is brown. And however, if you overpress, you press too long or too high, and it will be desublimated, and the black will be brown again. So either too low or too high, the black will be brown. And also, because your cotton is treated, you might find the unevenness because you didn't spray enough coating, or you have pretty faded transfer. That's also because you didn't put enough coating on it. If you know sublimation is going to release color gas, so you always get a protected bottom and the top board. So you can see I always put a sheet of paper on it. So you want to put your shirt on, and I'm pressing for time so I can send the stuff to you guys. Yeah, you can see the treatment is still wet. Just imagine it's completely dry, okay? So you do a first press, that's going to remove all the wrinkles. Now I haven't put the transfer paper on it. It's just to remove the wrinkles. And I threw a black light in the package I sent to you guys. Yeah, you can see all the corners light up, so you know where to put your transfer. Or you guys can just add some of those ink into the treatment and shake it evenly, and they're going to light up, help you to guide where to put the coating. And I cut off the design. The reason I cut it off is sometimes during print, I drop ink coming down on the paper, and sometimes you do not notice it, and after you transfer, it's going to be really apparent. I usually just cut my design. And this transfer will be horrible, okay? One is not a white background, it's a gray t-shirt, so color will be off. And I didn't wait the coating to be dry. I just want to hurry it up so it won't look too good, okay? So if you guys cannot figure out how to do the sublimation on cotton, I have another way to save you guys. And here you can see I sublimated outside the treatment area. So you can see those faded borders, that's because it doesn't have the cotton treatment on it. So that's why I'm saying is have a bigger template than your design. The advantage of sublimation is much softer than the direct-to-film. But you do need to buy the cotton. It all depends on the quality of the cotton. Direct-to-film, basically you get a film. On the back is glue. You can glue it on anything, okay, anything. You can glue on a piece of paper, wood, anything you want. And you set press to be 330 degrees. 330 is much lower than the sublimation. And put the glue set down, and then just press it for 10 seconds. And then just take it out and let it cool. Here's the bottle of concentrated treatment, so you guys can dilute it with water if you guys want, okay? Okay, now it's cool. Oh shoot, I put the glue set up. So I put it upside down. Now instead of transfer to the fabric, I stick to the paper. As I told you, it's going to stick anything. And that's why you always want to have a piece of paper to protect your plant. Oh, one more thing. You guys need to do wash test after you finish first product. And throw the t-shirt in the washer and then dryer, washer, dryer, do it 5 times. Okay, I hope you guys have a successful project and go knock off those t-shirts. Oh, by the way, you might want some DTF just in case some of t-shirt didn't work and you want to cover it. So you can do a combination of DTF and sublimation. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Visit us at www.bchtechnologies.com or locally at Greensboro, North Carolina. Cheers.